Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So today I am chilling in my car as it's getting charged right now. So just giving you a little update. I haven't had any issues with this car since the software, so it's going on about 2 months now. I am still trying to figure out if the dealership is going to respond to me after over a month asking them what the hell they're going to do about this, you know, refund to this low jack that they put in there, because that was tearing up the 12-volt battery or killing the charge. Because you remember I was telling you in previous videos, it's that parasitic drain, right? But of course now everybody's trying to ghost me. You know, you were happy because you wanted my money, and now you just acting like you too busy for me. But that being said, to be continued on that. I wanted to pop up here because I wanted to kind of go through, you know, what's the next step for this channel. So about a year ago, I kind of came on the channel and said the same thing. I was getting bored with my Hellcat. And let me kind of give some context before people start saying that I'm not appreciative and going down all that slew. So let me kind of go in here and clarify, because people sometimes be coming, you know, with these comments slick out their neck. So it's not that I'm not appreciative of, you know, the opportunities and the things that I have been blessed with. So again, I am happy that I had the opportunity in the past to have a Scat pack. I am happy that I had the Hellcat, and I am happy that I have this, you know, Daytona EV vehicle. That being said, if you look at my previous video, you'll understand, to all the V8 lovers, we are limited. If you're not taking this car to the track every day, and by all means, I would love to take this car to the track every weekend, but it is a hike from my house, and with work, it just conflicting schedules. It's not an option for me. But again, I love to drag race, and I would love to have those opportunities. That being said, you know, around here, there's not much to do. So you have all this horsepower, and again, you cannot really enjoy it. And yes, you can put mods on your car, but I'm not trying to put any more mods on my Hellcat. I'm not trying to do that. I am okay with 730 some horsepower, and I am loving this electric vehicle to carry me back and forth to work. So that being said, and I wanted to touch on that too. So one of the comments kind of irritated me, and I don't know, hopefully this guy was joking, and if not, I question. So he looked at my other video, again, check that out. So basically, in summation, I was out just driving last weekend with my husband, and I was at a stoplight. So my husband set me up, and he revved his engine. So what did I do? I revved my engine too, because you know what? I mean, he got a Scat pack. I got a Hellcat, or a Hellcat. So you know, supercharger and at wine, I mean, you can't compare to it, right? But lo and behold, so your girl at the light didn't speed, but you know what? I kind of just hit the gas a little bit and did not know that there was a cop undercover right next to your girl in a Honda Accord. Out of all things, who would think about a Honda Accord, right? I'm not thinking that a cop sits in a Honda Accord, but lo and behold, he pulled up beside me and he laughed, whether or not he just felt bad for me because I'm old as shit, or he felt bad because he was like, all right, this mom is going through an issue. I don't know, but he laughed and said, look, be aware of where the cops are. So when I went home, and a lot of comments are coming through saying, yes, you can get a ticket because it can be known as reckless, or they're insinuating that you're going to street race. That being said, did not speed, any of that stuff, and I think that's why ultimately he let me go. But one of the comments, you know, I don't know if this guy was talking slick out of his neck, but he was basically saying, hey, why don't you act like a mature woman and not a teenager? And 0 to 60 that quick. I'm like, this has either got to be somebody who does not have a V8, or I'm going to give the person a benefit of doubt, or this is somebody who has a V8 who literally does not utilize the V8 power. I'm just saying, because there's no way that a male, and I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, 100% this is a male. I'm not saying that, but I go through my algorithm and the statistics are showing me this is predominantly male based. So I'm going to assume this is a male telling a female who has a V8, hey, you should act mature, ladylike, you know, sophisticated, put your pinky up and not try to rev your engine. And if you are a male saying that, bruh, we gotta talk, because ain't nobody rocking a V8 not trying to rev up their engine. I've never heard of one male say that until I read your comment. But I'm going to digress, and I'm going to give you the opportunity, but I am going to put your comment up here so that the, you know, comments can come in and kind of let me know what's going on. Because you kind of walked into that one. Because again, I could see if I was, you know, street racing or anything like that, then I can say, yeah, I'm being immature, but I wouldn't do that because I had my son in the car. And maybe you're new to the channel. Maybe I have seen you, but I just haven't memorized your screen tag. But trust me, now you on my radar. But I'm curious to, you know, for other people to kind of chime in, because I don't think I did anything outside what a normal, I'm not saying a woman, because we do it as well, obviously, but a typical male who owns a V8, I don't think that you would have said that to a male who owns a V8. But that being said, let me know. So let's get back on topic. So basically, I'm at that point again where I'm bored because we really can't do anything outside of drag racing with the vehicles, right? So I've always been interested in JDM cars. I always was interested in drifting. My husband is like, girl, you done crazy. Now you literally done went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But that's something that I wanted to do, because think back of it. I mean, who do you know on average who's a nurse practitioner, who's in her 40s, who drag races? And I'm sorry, I'm wiping my brow. I mean, it's hot out here, and I don't know the rules on electric vehicles. If you can have your car on and charge with an AC, I need to look that up. But your girl, it's like a KFC chicken right now. I'm sweating. My natural ethnicity, my oil is coming out. But anyway, so I'm thinking about getting a JDM car. Now, that being said, let me come, because I know there's this one guy who's been on my channel, and he is a Camaro lover, and so am I. I am wanting a Camaro ZL1, right? Everybody knows, since you followed me from day one on this channel, you know that I want a Camaro ZL1. I'm not settling for a LT1. I'm not settling for an SS, because I was thinking about doing that and ultimately decided not to do that. I want my ZL1. And saying that, A, that's another supercharger. B, it's a gas juggler. And 3, that comes with an expensive price tag. Regardless if you get it not new, and obviously we're not getting it new, they haven't made it anymore. That being said, I don't want to rush that decision just for YouTube, okay? So that is in the making, but that's going to have to be a planned, smart move, not a stupid, irrational move, because I have these 2 vehicles here. So in the meantime, you guys know that I wanted a project car, and unfortunately the 1987 4-eyed Fox body that I had purchased, it fell through. Had a lot of rust repair, and ultimately the framework, it was just not safe to have, so we had to basically get rid of that car. So I'm looking for a project car. Yes, I got a GT for my son, and we want to do things for his car, but ultimately that's his car, so whatever decision. And he's starting college, and he's going to have to prove himself with these upgrades. I'm not going to sit here and just spoil him, and it's going to take the fun out of him actually working for these upgrades, because they are expensive. If he wants to pro charge or turbo that car, he's going to have to sit here and kind of put the investment in the time in and show me that he really wants to do that. So mama ain't going to sit here and do everything for him. Hopefully he's not looking at this video. So that being said, I think, you know, because I'm getting bored, and I want to drift. I mean, I know I might look stupid, be it in my shit by this time, be almost 50, I don't know, but I want to drift. I want to be able to build up a car, and I always wanted a GDM car or JDM car. I mean, think about it. Fast and Furious, you know, everybody fell in love with Tokyo Drift, Hans and all that stuff. So what better way? And again, if it was my choice, your girl get out there and get a GTR. But again, I'm not trying to break the bank for a car. So compromise would be what? A 350Z, right? I'm kind of holding my phone because my thing done broke. But so I think a 350Z would be great, because you're getting into a JDM car. You can do mods to this car. You can turbo this bad boy, and I can learn how to drift. And there's a drift place, you know, not too far from me. So that being said, it gives me something else to do. So let me know your thoughts if you guys are interested in it. I know a lot of people on my channel are Mopar heavy, but I want to give other people the alternative, you know, to kind of learn new things and bring more people to this channel, because it's not all about Mopar. It's just about Mopar now because that has been my world. I tried to dip into the Ford, but ultimately the Ford bit me in the ass. So that is what I want to do. I'm looking into purchasing an older Z, about 2008. And if I do, I want to turbo that bad boy. I want to learn how to drift. And when I tell you this car, you think my plum crazy purple is eye-catching with the weld wheels. Oh my God. But no, this one, I wanted crazy. I want the wrap to look crazy. I want everything about that car to be crazy, saying, oh crap, Julianne's coming down the street, you know. But let me know your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I survived this heat. And let me know about this AC. Can you charge your EV with the AC on? I know it seems stupid. Maybe I should know this. But your girl is sweating, and we are in degrees, is like in the mid 90s. I mean, I feel like I'm in South Carolina or North Carolina. But I don't know. Maybe I'll lose weight. Maybe it's like my patients when I give them a diuretic. I don't know. Maybe I'll sweat that bad boy off. Like back in the day when we were chunky. One story, quick story. When I was going into the military, right? So they had this thing. I don't know if they still even do that crap. Before you go to MEPS, right? You get preparation H, and you lube yourself up like a turkey. And then you get a plastic saran wrap, and you just, boy, I'm telling you, that pull every daggone fluid you think you have. You think a diuretic make you lose fluid? Shit. So that's what it feels like now. I feel like I am in a sauna. But anyway, holla at your girl. Let me know your thoughts about everything we talked, and I will holla at you later. Peace.